Saturday of the 2010-2011 season was going to be a difficult Saturday, and I'm proud to appear here on Flanders TV and tell you that the news was all good for the mighty Ned Flanders 11. The game against the Mustang Sallys that we had anticipated being a particularly tough game has ended successfully. Despite playing on their home ground and being sent into bat, and undergoing not one of our greatest days in the middle with the bat, the mighty Flanders were bowled out for only 121. There's a little bit of turmoil at the top of the order before the great man Andrew McMurtry chimed in with 36 very, very valuable runs. Stevie Dirksen put his hand up yet again with 19. Benny got a dozen down the bottom end. And the man who really played the shot of the day was Royby. Royby absolutely smashing one over the mid-wicket for a magnificent 6. Vintage Brian Charles Lara, I must say. And then the Ned Flanders, faced with having to defend 121 runs against a team that had pretty big raps on them, came out and bowled one of the great innings of bowling. Inspired by big bad Benny Fields, who's absolutely on fire this season. Benny took a magnificent 5 for 16. Ram Jam chipped in with the final wicket. Another magnificent catch by Leapin' Leo Yin. Stevie bowled a magnificent spell to grab a couple of wickets. And a testament to the team's spirit, I think, is the fielding of the Flanders. The catching on this day was absolutely magnificent. There were some good catches taken in the cordon in the slips and gully region. But the two highlights of the day for fielding were Adam Frankel at square leg swooping on a ball, finding second, third, maybe even a fourth gear, and hurling the stumps down at the bowler's end to run a batsman out for a duck. That was absolutely a moment of pure genius from the young man Frankel. And then a young man who's only just come into the team last season, young JP, Jonathan Pearce, a young man who bowls leg spinners and practices as hard as any bloke in the team. Often stays behind at net sessions on Thursdays, bowling on his own in the nets. He, after a couple of good wickets the week before against St Bart's, he got into the action with a magnificent pick up and throw from mid-on to run out a batsman to do his part for the club. So now the season is 4 weeks in. The Flanders have played 3 games, had 1 washout, 3 games for 3 wins. On top of the ladder for the one-day comp, looking very, very good to achieve our 5th consecutive one-day final. Obviously there'll be more hard work to do after Christmas. And I suppose it's with fairly optimistic hearts that we go into the 2-day season now. The 2-day comp hasn't been our forte in the last couple of years, but by geez, we're really setting ourselves this season to make a big impact on that competition. We'd like to win that trophy back. Alright boys, let's do it, eh?